Hank Pym, a scientist, leaves S.H.I.E.L.D. in 1989 after learning of their attempt to copy his shrinking technology from Ant-Man. Pym makes a lifelong commitment to keep the technology secret because he thinks it would be hazardous if it were reproduced. Today, Pym's erstwhile protege, Darren Cross, and his estranged daughter, Hope Van Dyne, have compelled him to leave his business. Pym Technologies. Pym is horrified by Cross' progress in constructing his own shrinking suit. The Yellow Jacket. When Scott Lang is released from prison, he moves in with his former cellmate Louise, when Lang unexpectedly visits his daughter Cassie. His ex-wife Maggie and her police officer fiancé Paxton criticize him for not paying child support. Lang accepts to join Lewis's crew and conduct a burglary because he can't hold down a job due to his past history. The only thing Lang finds after breaking into a house and opening its safe is what he thinks is an old motorbike suit, which he takes home. Lang accidentally reduces himself to the size of an insect after donning the suit. He returns the outfit to the house after being horrified by the encounter, but is detained as he leaves. The homeowner Pym sees Lang in. Pym, who manipulated Lang through an unknowing Louise into stealing the suit as a test, wants Lang to become the new Ant-Man to steal the Yellow Jacket from Cross. Having been spying on Cross after discovering his intentions, Van Dyne and Pym train Lang to fight and to control ants. While Van Dyne harbors resentment towards Pym about her mother Janet's death, he reveals that Janet, known as the Wasp, disappeared into a subatomic quantum realm while disabling a Soviet nuclear missile in 1987. Pym warns Lang that he could suffer a similar fate if he overrides his suit's regulator. They send him to steal a device that will aid their heist from the Avengers headquarters, where he briefly fights Sam Wilson. At the headquarters of Pym Technologies, Cross holds an unveiling ceremony after perfecting the Yellow Jacket. During the event, Lang infiltrates the facility with his team and a swarm of flying ants, destroys the company's servers, and places explosives. When he makes an effort to steal the Yellow Jacket, Cross captures him along with Pym and Van Dyne with the intention of selling the Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man outfits to Hydra. Although one Hydra agent escapes with a vial of Cross particles, and Pym is shot, Lang manages to escape, and he and Van Dyne kill the most of the Hydra agents. While Pym and Van Dyne flee the disintegrating building as the bombs detonate, Lang pursues Cross. Cross dons the Yellow Jacket and assaults him. Cross kidnaps Cassie in an effort to get Lang to fight again, to penetrate Cross' suit and sabotage it so that it shrinks uncontrollably. Lang overrides the regulator and shrinks to subatomic size. This likely results in Cross' death. Although Lang vanishes into the quantum realm, he is able to undo the damage and return to the macroscopic universe. Paxton offers to act as Lang's cover so that he might avoid jail in return for his bravery. Pym wonders if his wife is still alive after seeing that Lang made it out of the quantum world alive and returned. When Lang and Louise reunite later, Louise informs Lang that Wilson is hunting for him. In a scene during the credits, Pym presents Van Dyne a fresh Wasp prototype suit. In the post-credits sequence, Steve Rogers and Wilson are holding Bucky Barnes. Due to the Accords, Wilson is unable to get in touch with Tony Stark, but he says he knows someone who can. 2 years after Scott Lang was placed under house arrest due to his involvement with the Avengers, in violation of the Sokovia Accords, Hank Pym and his daughter Hope Van Dyne talk about opening a tunnel to the quantum realm. They believe Pym's wife Janet Van Dyne might be trapped there after shrinking to subatomic levels in 1987 in the process of disactivating the nuke. Lang had unknowingly become quantumly entangled with Janet, and now he receives an apparent message from her. Lang calls Pym about Janet even though their relationship is strained due to Lang's conduct with the Avengers and the fact that he has only a few days left of his house detention. In order to avoid raising FBI agent Jimmy Woo's suspicions, Hope and Pym utilize Lang's ankle monitor as a ruse while abducting him. The group works to create a reliable quantum tunnel, so they can send a vehicle into the quantum realm and collect Janet since they think the description from Lang about his migraine vision are proof that she is still alive. They make plans to purchase a portion for the tunnel from underworld trader Sonny Birch, but Birch betrays them after realizing he can benefit from Pym's research. Hope repels Birch and his soldiers while wearing the Wasp suit until she is ambushed by a quantumly unstable masked woman. Lang tries to assist in exorcising this ghost, but the woman manages to leave with Pim's lab, which has been reduced in size to fit within a suitcase. Hope and Lang are grudgingly taken to see Bill Foster, Pim's estranged former partner, who provides them with directions to the lab. After finding out her location and sneaking in to take the lab, the ghost grabs the group once they discover it and identifies herself as Ava Starr. The daughter of another Pim's former companions, Ellie, has died in an experiment that resulted in her unstable state, along with his wife. Ava is dying and in excruciating pain as a result of her condition. Foster enters and says they intend to use Janet's quantum energy to heal her. Pim, who fears that this would result in Janet's death, declines to assist them and flees with Hope, Lang, in the lab. Janet takes control of Lang's body and helps Pim and Hope to be able to make contact with her, after opening a stable version of the tunnel. She provides them with her precise location and a 2-hour time limit before the unstable nature of the realm separates them for a century. Birch discovers the whereabouts of the trio using a truth serum from Lang's business associates Luis, Dave, and Kurt and shares this information with a contact at the FBI. Lang hears Lewis's warning and dashes home before Wu notices that he's breaking the terms of his house detention. And came just in time, before FBI agent Wu could figure out that he isn't home. The FBI detains Pim and Hope, allowing Ava to assume control of the lab. Soon after, Lang is able to assist Pim and Hope in finding the lab and escaping from jail. While Pim penetrates the quantum world to fetch Janet, who he discovers alive, Lang and Hope divert Ava. Birch and his men encounter Lang and Hope in the meantime, and after a protracted chase across San Francisco, Ava regains control of the facility, enabling her to start stealing Janet's energy forcibly. Birch and his men are rendered helpless by Luis, Dave, and Kurt so Lang and Hope can stop Ava. After Pim and Janet successfully exit the quantum world, Janet freely transfers some of her energy to Ava to help her feel more stable. In time for Wu to release Lang at the end of his house arrest, Lang returns home once more. Foster and Ava go into hiding. In the middle of the credits, Pim, Lang, Hope, and Janet discuss their strategy to gather quantum energy to keep Ava steady. The other three disintegrate while Lang continues to work in the quantum domain.